You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I hope so. I don't want to be trapped in this gas tank.
Don't even act like this isn't your favorite part of your day.
I love it.
When you have to sit down with one of your good buddies and talk about movies.
This is great. Being trapped in a tiny room with no ventilation and your gassiness is not so great, however.
Hello, listeners. Welcome. Ooh, I peaked. That was a good peak. Oh, I peaked early because I'm a pretty cool guy. But
you're just loud. Is all. Like look at me. It's like looks like a whisper. And you're like, whoa!
There you go. But anyway, hello, welcome. Hello, listener. Hello, listeners. Welcome back to the back row. We've been taking quite a bit of a hiatus. I am your illustrious, holly jolly host, Jacob Kaiser.
And I'm your other host, your better host, with a belly full of jelly, DJ.
Belly full of jelly. And we are joined by our special guest today. We have a very special guest today.
And by special, we mean...
We picked him up off the street.
Special.
We found him.
Short bus.
Hi.
He's still our friend.
Hi. How's it going? My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt. Tell us some stuff about yourself, Matt.
I like movies and kittens, and I'm just ready to talk about some movies.
All right.
Camera's rolling.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Action.
I want to be a director, so.
Like a film director?
Yeah.
Well, Jacob here wants to be a TV director.
Yeah, I'm the better director because I get to push all sorts of buttons.
Oh, so it's director versus director.
Buttons. What are we talking about?
Well, since
I say we have like a slew of Christmas movies.
Well, like pick one, like we did.
Yeah, because like I'll be honest, like because you came up to me and you said, "Hey, we should do Krampus," and I'm like, "Okay," and then I didn't watch it.
I knew you didn't. I figured you wouldn't.
Well, like I wanted to rewatch it. I need to rewatch it.
Well,
I remember enjoying it.
I know. I'm gonna talk about Krampus.
Well, that's good. I wish
what
to
are you
refresh.
Gonna talk about?
I'll talk about Krampus with you if you. I'm sure you can refresh my memory.
I like Krampus. I mean, I saw it like when it came out.
But do you remember it?
Bits and pieces. I remember seeing it and I was like, is this supposed to be a comedy or horror? To be honest, I like fell asleep halfway through the movie, so I couldn't tell you anything like plot details wise. But I remember.
But I liked it.
But I didn't like it.
But I liked it. But
hey, that's my shtick.
Funny story about Krampus is when that first came out, I was dating this girl in my senior year, and she was like a big horror buff, and she's like, "Oh, we gotta go see it." I'm like, "Okay." And so the night we go see it, it's similar to the Waffle House situation. And that one time when we couldn't get to the Waffle House because I kept making all the wrong turns, we couldn't get to the theater in time to catch Krampus because I couldn't go the right way. And we ended up having to go to my house and watch Gremlins. That's what I'll talk about.
Hey, there
I
you
love
go.
Gremlins.
All right.
Gremlins is the best.
Now, for those of you that don't know, that short little story was about how Jacob's a terrible driver.
Oh yeah, the Waffle House. Do you want to tell the Waffle House story?
I would love to tell the Waffle House incident story. So, God, it was the night we went to see it.
See what?
I swear to God, I will break you.
You said it? What is this Waffle House story I'm not hearing?
Oh yeah.
All right,
okay.
so the night we went to see it, we'd been at school all day.
Yeah, probably.
And we were like, you know what? The movie starts at like 7.
That was
like 4 o'clock now. Let's
that
find
was after
somewhere
like
to eat.
4-hour class.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
I probably. Anyway, so we're like, let's just go get something to eat. So we're trying to we had something else to do. We did something before that.
Did we?
Yeah, we went to the auto parts store.
Oh yeah, because I had to get a new headlight.
Yeah, so we did that, and then we were like, let's go to. Let's go to IHOP. Let's go to Waffle House.
I said Waffle House because I
Yeah.
hate IHOP's coffee like with a passion.
Yeah.
Like it tastes like butts.
Oh, that's not true. I like IHOP's coffee.
But it does
So-
taste like butt. That just means you like butt.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, teach their own. So yeah, the first Waffle House, I'm like trying. No, didn't we try to go to Denny's too?
No, we
It
never
was like
tried to
all
go-
three. We tried to hit
We
all
never
three.
tried to hit Denny's.
I think because I was like, turn here. Denny's is right there, and you missed the turn because you were in the wrong lane. And then I was like, forget it, just go to the next turn, and we'll hit that Waffle House.
Yeah.
You missed that too. So I'm like, okay, if you keep going straight and turn left, we'll get to the other Waffle House across the little bridge divider thingy.
Yeah.
You missed that too. You turned too early.
Jesus, man.
And
And
then
then I
you
go into
had to-
McDonald's to turn around.
Yeah.
You just don't
And I was
know how
like,
to
you know
turn,
what?
do you?
I'm done. This is too okay. It doesn't sound so bad as I'm telling you, but it was like rush hour traffic,
Oh my
and I was like
goodness.
screaming at him. And I was like, I'm done.
What time was
let's
this?
just-
This is like what?
It's like
four,
It's like
5
5
o'clock.
o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like 5 o'clock.
And I'm like, I'm done. Let's just get McDonald's. And you're like, I work at McDonald's. I hate McDonald's. I'm not eating nasty McDonald's that I have to eat every day. So I'm like, fine. So somehow, I don't know how we did it. I don't know how you did it because you were driving. You left the McDonald's parking lot, did like a weird, not even U-turn. You like jumped across all of the lanes, and there's like 8 lanes in the road to go to the IHOP across the street.
Jeez, man. IHOP is amazing.
And then we ate silently.
When an old couple that just got into an
we
argument.
just
He was
like-
talking. He was like, "So, how was everything?"
And we had like, and then we had an argument about. Didn't we have an argument about like the legitimacy of chicken and waffles, or is that someone else that like tries to argue with me about that? Like, is it you that's like chicken and waffles taste bad?
I would never say it tastes bad. I say it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
because it's a breakfast and a dinner.
Dude, like, okay. This is turning into a food plug.
But
Hey, we
breakfast,
can be versatile. We can,
It's
we can
no, it's a
expand the
perfect.
territory
It's
outside
like
of
it's
movies.
like a perfect marriage of like textures and tastes.
I disagree.
Well, actually, there is a pretty good story that I do have about Krampus, and it relates to food as well. So
Ooh.
it's not a complete tangent.
You had schnitzel and watched Krampus.
No, that's not true, but I would have loved to have that. No, I was going to the concession stands, and during the movie, and like I remember, like at the time, I didn't have a job, but like I had money, and it was like all in coins and stuff. And
Oh.
yeah, it was all in coins. So whenever I was getting
I'm
concessions,
already mad at you.
I got popcorn. I got popcorn and I got like an IC and like they're called the total, so it was like $6.25 or something like that. And I was like, pulls out $10 in quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and like everything. And then the guy's like, "Oh my goodness!" Like he was just yelling at me, and I was like, "Jeez."
Dude,
But, yeah.
I would yell at you too. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Anyone
Like,
who's ever worked
I remember
in like a
some-
cashier position and had to count change
Someone
while
gave
people
me-
just kept lining up and making the line super.
A man in the drive-thru
Infuriating.
a couple weeks ago. Did I tell you this, DJ? Like a man in the drive-thru a couple weeks ago, legitimately, 100% accurate. Not a hyperbole, not an exaggeration. 89 pennies that I had to sit there and count out
Jeez.
while there was a huge line behind him in the drive-thru. And like afterwards, my manager comes up to me and she goes, "Why did you do that? You can like just tell him we can only accept him in rolls." I'm like, "All right, fine." And she's like, "Yeah, this is like Mary would have told like the general manager would have told you." I'm like, "No, she wouldn't. She would have said take the money." Like, what are you kidding?
Wow.
That's
God,
terrible.
man, I
Hey, I mean, I did what I had to do to get food, man. I don't care.
no man, I don't respect that at all.
don't respect
I don't
it?
respect that struggle at all.
Man, you don't know how you live. You don't know how you live, man.
I
You gotta,
don't respect
You gotta
that
check your
struggle
privilege.
at
Check your
all.
privilege.
I don't respect it, man. I don't
You
like
gotta watch
it.
your microaggressions and check your privilege.
But
Krampus.
Christmas.
Well, hold on.
Christmas
First, I
Eve
want
coming
to
up.
say like we didn't take a hiatus. Like this semester has been like super freaking hard for me personally. That's why I haven't been able to make the time to sit down and do it
Well,
in
yeah.
November.
And then we had a
So-
talent show as well.
That too.
Yeah.
So like there
My
was
boy-
there were a million things. Like I literally had to quit my job because I didn't have time to work.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, apologies all around for not putting out a November episode.
Well, yeah, because what I do is I work like 10-hour shifts. I work like 4 10-hour shifts, and then like I have to edit. Like I have editing too, so
Yeah.
I have to like sit there and edit. What other class did I take? Oh, well, it was the one with you. But yeah, like we just had no time.
Unfortunately, but we should be back in the groove.
I finished my final.
This is
I'm very happy with it. I finished my editing final.
Me too.
What did you do? Because for mine, Mark was just like, just take still images and move them.
Mine was Mine was
Make it like it was. a very
mine
personal
was do
project.
this package.
That's it.
Yeah, it was
For
a
a
vet
news
package.
package?
That sucks.
Nah, man, it was great. Like, here's the script.
My class with Mark was amazing, and
Like-
I love the little thing that I made because it's like very personal. About
Well,
me.
like I can just edit bing bang boom like news packages. I've been doing that for 5 years. I know what I'm doing.
I know you're like the best at everything.
I know. Thank you for noticing.
When I was talking to Caitlin yesterday, we were talking about you a lot. About you behind your back. Like, oh, he's the worst.
I know. I bet. I
No,
bet.
but
That sounds
you
like
said,
something she would say.
like day one of a new class, you sit down, you're like, I already know everything. I don't even need to be here. That's literally what you're like. Tell me I'm wrong. You're like, I can edit, I can write, I can direct, I can do. I already know all this, Randy.
Randy. Randy.
No, you should have went up to, I don't need your old glass, old man.
I don't need this old man.
I don't need you, old man.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
People are being real loud outside, right?
They need to
they are.
decongregate from our area.
Yeah.
But
For the Legionnaire snatched them up or something. I don't know.
but we're
Trying to
about
record a podcast.
rude. Do you know who we are?
Don't you know who I think I am?
Do you know
Do you-
who we are?
do
No,
you
it's not
know
do
who-
you know who we are. It's do you know what we are and what we can do to you.
Do you know? I'm sorry. Do you know who we are? Maybe you've heard about I don't know the back row.
The back row.
This 10 Live is the house that we built.
I'm gonna try and go to like a Starbucks or something, and be like, that'll be $8.95, and just be like,
Do you know who we are?
I'm sorry, do you not know who I am? Maybe you've heard of a little podcast called The Back Row. I'm the Jacob Kaiser. Yeah, I'm him. Yeah. Oh, here's my number. How about that, sweetie? You're real cute. Here's my number, and I'm just gonna take this coffee and leave. I will call the police. But
Execute Order 66.
but anyway, Gremlins.
Oh, you're going first?
First one or the
Uh,
second
you-
one?
Well, hold on, Matt. Do you have a movie you want to
Nobody cares
pull
about
something out of the
Matt.
hat?
He's just there.
Well, I did say Gremlins, but I was
Well-
asking which Gremlins did you like the best, the first one or the second one?
I like them both actually. The second one's like not great. The second one's honestly not like anything special, but I like it for what it is. But which is like,
It's
although
okay.
I like the thing is, I want to talk about that argument is I like it for what it is. It sounds like such a limp argument,
Why?
but it's I don't know. To me, it's just like you can't justify liking it,
It just,
but you like it.
is.
You know what I mean? It's like a strange like kind of like.
Well,
Oh,
if
this
you en-
movie's bad, and I know it's bad, but I like it for what it is.
I can understand that because maybe you're not like judging it for like the critical aspects of the film.
No,
Well, if
if
you
I'm
enjoy
enjoying it.
something, you enjoy it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
And you don't have to justify it.
No, like, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Jeez, why it sounds like you were attacking me right now.
No, I'm just
But,
But, like-
but just because you enjoy it doesn't mean it's other like than better than other movies.
But that's DJ. He's so pompous. I can't believe him. He's the most pompous one in this podcast. He's like, "Oh, you like it? If you don't like it, I don't even know what to say." But
What?
shut up. How about that?
Shut up.
But yeah, Gremlins, and then Gremlins 2, the new batch. I forget who directed it. I know it was Spielberg, Mr. Spielberg.
Our friend Steven.
Our good friend
Steven.
Steven. Very
Our
very close
buddy
friend of the
We're gonna have him
show.
drop by the podcast one day.
Very close friend of the show, Steven Spielberg.
So, yeah, while you're looking that up, like, since I'm talking about Krampus, he's going to talk about Gremlins. You just want to pick a Christmas movie?
Well,
He can just talk about Gremlins with me because Gremlins is
Well,
the
I
best.
just want to give him a fair shot at you know,
Guys, I'm not like a
Joe-
5-year-old child. I know what I'm doing.
Joe Dante.
Well, I know, but,
that's
like-
who directed.
Alright.
That's the same
Okay.
director who directed The Howling.
I just don't
He
want
also
people to
direct-
think, like,
He also
oh,
directed the first one.
Yeah.
Steven just
oh,
produced.
Is that, what was that?
Joe
Small
Dante.
Soldiers?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That
He
movie
directed
was
Small
awesome.
Soldiers.
is an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Did Joe
Yes,
Dante
let's talk
direct
about
Batman
that.
No,
Returns?
he didn't.
Or are you just saying that as your Christmas? No, that's
Well,
Tim
no.
Burton.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm
don't
I
know.
was
thought
I
it
was
was
focused on Joe Dante.
I thought it was Joel Schumacher. Oh, wait, no, that
No,
was
Schumacher
it
is
was-
Forever and Beyond.
Yeah.
Not Beyond, but Forever and Robin.
Oh yeah.
Forever and Robin. Batman Forever and Robin.
You mean who shall not be named? Thy movie that shall not
Cry, little sister.
Oh, Piranha.
be. Oh, you're talking
Original
about
Piranha.
Oh, he directed that?
Piranha.
Joe Dante.
Yeah.
Gotta
He
love
also,
it.
He also directed one of my favorite horror movies, The Howling. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hate it.
What?
I hated it.
How, man?
I love werewolf movies, but that one, I just.
Dude, that's
It
like
was
up the list. Well, no, the
boring
only
and
reason I do
awful.
like it is because Rick Baker's, like, I think it was his protege, Rick Botten, was working on.
Rob
Yeah,
Bottin, yeah.
was on it.
That was before the thing.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm gonna talk about that too. I want to talk about so much because the thing, like, it's not really a Christmas movie, but it's so
It's
snowed in
yeah,
that
so
it could
snowy
be. Like,
that it could be.
I want nothing more than to get like a bunch of people together,
Yeah.
rent like a big butt cabin in the woods
Mm-hmm.
in like Tennessee or something where it snows during winter,
I
and,
forgot.
and like have a
Well,
movie screening of
well,
the
you know,
thing.
like the Outpost 31, like the people who actually like are there. Did you know that every year, like around Christmas time, around this time, they get together and they watch the thing in their little. They have a little movie night and they watch the thing on the big screen projector.
That is awesome.
I love the thing.
And they do it like in the middle of Antarctica where like there's nobody around. But yeah, they have coffee mugs and everything. It's,
Yo, I totally forgot that Piranha 3 is called Piranha 3 Double D. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember when that came out.
That's so dumb. Oh my god. Anyway, Joe Dante. He's directed some good stuff, I think.
He does, man. He's got a like extensive list of good stuff.
But where it is, let's click on the Gwemlin. Yeah, go ahead and talk about Krampus. Refresh my memory of
All
some
right.
of this.
So there's this kid
Wow.
loves and believes in Santa more
Wow.
than anything.
Wow. Yeah. You mean is this about you?
Yes.
Philly is-
Okay, Krampus is based on my personal life.
it's based on a real thing. that
But
happened.
yeah, so his family is like crappy.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, like they're all jerks to each other. I
Yeah.
remember.
And
Like they're
then
all jerks.
That makes him stop believing in Santa and tear up his Christmas list. And because he lost faith, it brings the Krampus to town.
To
And
town.
It's really, yeah, Krampus is coming to town. Wish we could cut that because that was really bad.
Nope, we're keeping
it.
Anyway, so yeah, like first they're attacked by toys,
Toys,
yeah.
yeah.
and then attacked by elves, and one by one, like each member of the family is getting picked off.
Yeah, and we were talking about earlier the guy who is in Anchorman. He's in that too.
forget
David Koechner.
Yeah, David Koechner. He's in there. He's hilarious.
He is.
And then what's his name? You told me his name.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. Yeah. I love how exactly you knew exactly what I was talking about.
I do.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I remember like you know me, Mr. Optimistic going into a movie theater. This movie's gonna blow.
Yeah.
That's what I said about it. I was like, this is gonna suck. Like I remember.
Well, I feel like every time you do go into movies with low expectation, you end up liking them more.
Well, yeah, because that's why I liked it so much. Is like, oh, this is gonna be awful generic
Yeah.
horror movie number 20,000.
Funny story about that. I actually went to go see that by myself, and I didn't like it.
Oh,
You didn't
really?
Like it?
No, not really.
Didn't like what?
Well, I think no. Here's my reason. I think it's because I
You
I
wanna know
went
the
to go
bruise?
see it.
Stop.
I think it's because I went to see it by myself. It was like so. I was like, I don't know. I was
So you're
supposed to
sitting
go.
there like,
No, I was supposed to go with friends. They bailed on me. They didn't show up.
Oh, so you were like butthurt the
So I
whole
was like
movie?
butthurt, and then I was watching the movie, and so I was like super butthurt about that.
Like, this
too.
movie sucks,
this
man.
movie sucked. Yeah, I was like, this movie sucks, man. I was like yelling. I was like, that's not even scary. I was like in the theater. I was sitting like in the two front rows too, and I was at the movie theater that has the couches that like extend.
Oh,
and
that's where we
everything.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, and then I was like, man, this movie sucks, and I just went home mad, and I was like, this movie is, and everybody was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, this movie wouldn't even know that's scary, and I was like, I feel like the 1% of people that actually hate something. I feel like that guy that we know that we
I
both
feel
know.
like-
So it's
I
like
feel
an
like-
iconoclastic thing. But
Yeah.
it's not.
I feel like if
really,
you
'cause,
went
like,
back
you just had, it sucks
and
that
gave
a bad
it a second
experience
chance.
can ruin a movie. I'm talking Jacob.
Or which one do you want to go first?
It sucks that a bad experience can ruin a good movie.
And then like
really? You're stepping on my toes, man.
That second one was on purpose.
I know.
But yeah.
Fight you.
You said if I give it a second chance.
No.
I don't have
No.
coffee, so
Pretend.
I gotta
Pretend
do.
with the mug.
I gotta do something
Pretend.
to annoy.
No, no one wants to hear crunch, crunch, crunch in
It's
their
quirky
ear.
and charming.
No, it's gross. It's like freaking. Don't. Let's put them back in the bag. It's like freaking. What is it? NPR?
Yeah,
Or it's
like
like-
public radio.
Today we're talking about Cheez-Its.
Jesus.
And then they gotta listen to you crunching.
Yeah. And you just like talking. Yes, yes.
It's quirky and charming. Everybody will love it.
No, it's not. Like even on YouTube when like they have people streaming or whatever and they're just eating something and while they're playing a video game and it's like during a cutscene all you can hear is the crunch, crunch, crunch during the dialogue of the cutscene. And you just hear the Doritos bag and it's like oh sorry my bad I was just getting this.
Okay.
Oh. We totally went off on a tangent. You were explaining Krampus. You said the kid didn't believe.
Yeah, because he lost his faith in
Wow, that
Santa.
movie's 2 years old.
Yeah.
I know.
But
Ridiculous.
yeah, if I remember
Where's
correctly, he
China?
like rips up the letter and it flutters out, and
Yep.
Krampus starts showing up and killing people.
Actually, Krampus never killed anybody.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought it was. Or like his little minions or whatever.
Wait, maybe he did.
His minions.
He's super dead.
Well, no, he caused them to die through the toys and stuff.
But then like wasn't like the ending twist was like take me and give me back my family, and Krampus was like, hey.
Just
I-
like, grabs
no,
him.
because he while the kid was reunited with his family, they were trapped in a snow globe.
I thought-
forever.
Oh, was that what? I thought it was. Is that what happened? I thought it was like he had like snow globes of every house, and like that he like that's how he saw
No,
everything.
that's every snow globe is a home and a family that Krampus took. Cause like in the exterior when it's like pulling out of the shot,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's like in Krampus's workshop.
Yeah, but like I thought that's how he like saw everything that was going on. Like he's just got snow globes.
No, the family is trapped
Really?
Oh, wow.
to relive Christmas
Jeez.
like that forever.
That's crazy.
Nah. Really?
Wow, man.
You can wiki the plot.
Wiki. I will wiki the plot. And you know what? Did you know?
But yeah, I feel like given how the state of horror movies has been recently, like this is one of the few that stand out to me. Some people didn't like it, and I don't. Some people just don't like horror comedies, but I love them.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but this was written by one of my favorite people in the business, written and directed, Michael Dougherty, who also did Trick or Treat, which we talked about on the Halloween episode.
That you may or may not have posted.
I did. I double checked.
we sat down. We sit down to recording, and we're like, "Yeah, we haven't done anything since Halloween." And we're like trying to find out what episode number this is, and he just goes, "Did I post the Halloween one?" I was like, "You better." Like I thought
did.
you.
We're good.
But okay, so if we're looking at budget wise for Krampus here, we had a $15 million budget,
Which is
estimated.
actually pretty low.
Yeah,
for,
it's pretty
for
low.
a major studio production.
Opening weekend it made 16 mil, which is its budget right back.
Yeah.
And then the gross in the USA is 42 million, and the worldwide gross is over 61
So it
million.
is real
It's
good.
not bad. Not
No, they turned a good
bad.
profit.
That's like 4 times the budget
Yeah, they turned a good profit.
worldwide.
They turned a good. We know you still believe in the big fat creeper. Is a quote. Is a quote.
Yeah, dialogue is not the greatest, but
Krampus.
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 And then the grandma is like Austrian or something.
No, she's German.
Or German, my bad.
Don't be racist.
Don't be. What the heck, man?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll try harder next time. I didn't.
But like, yeah, her Oma, which is Oma. Yeah.
Actually, turns out that she had met the Krampus before.
No, yeah. That was like the whole twist because she was like,
She-
Krampus took
she's
her
like-
family, but then
yeah.
left her as like to let people know, like, hey, I do exist.
I do exist.
That's actually a super sad scene in the movie. Like that animated backstory.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
It's like Christmassy animated.
Yeah.
And what else is a super sad
The
backstory?
only I will say the only thing I don't like is the look of Krampus, because I was hoping going in that it would look like the traditional Krampus, where it's
Yeah.
like a half man, half goat.
Yeah.
thing. Instead, it's just like a creepy,
Buff white dude.
warped.
No, it's like
Hunchback Santa
Hunchback of
with
Notre
horns.
Dame with
And,
No,
and,
like-
like
and stuff.
goat feet.
No, like, no, like.
Also, it's the eyes.
Yeah.
I thought when he like took off the cloak, he wasn't hunchbacked, was he?
Yeah.
No.
He
Yeah.
never took off the cloak.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
When?
Yes, he did.
No, he
I'm pretty
didn't.
sure he did.
I watched it last night.
He didn't take off the cloak.
No.
Okay.
All you see is his face and his feet, and his hands.
I kind of like it though.
I wish that the face was animated because it just looks like a Halloween mask.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks like maybe it's like he does have a goat face
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's wearing like a flesh mask.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I feel like they should make a sequel.
I
to that
actually really like just the cloak, and he's hunched over. And got
So
the
you think
large
it would have
one.
been better if they never showed the face?
No, I like looking
that's-
at this
I'm
like
kind of
poster and
thinking-
looking at it right here
Yeah.
on the IMDb page. I really like that look.
Yeah. I dig that. It's just the face that I don't understand.
Does it deserve a sequel though?
No,
I think it could. Like,
No.
maybe- yeah, I think so.
it do,
But
no. Here's the
no.
thing, man.
Not
I don't
not
think so.
maybe not like a direct sequel. Maybe like an origin story, like how Krampus came
No,
No.
we don't need a Krampus
I
origin
would like
story.
that personally. I thought it'd be pretty cool.
No, man, because like, what's
you
the
have to-
point? No,
No, because they did with the Annabelle story and the whole the
that
Conjuring.
was stupid. Annabelle sucks. The Conjuring is dumb.
but it made money.
That's not true.
Actually-
the Conjuring movies are good.
Yeah,
I haven't
actually, I've
seen
heard-
Annabelle, but I've heard good things.
Actually, I've heard good things about the Conjuring.
But
I
you
just-
know, nowadays it's not about people don't care about story. It's all about money. So I mean, if they wanted to, Hollywood hire me.
was the new Blade Runner
because-
good? I never got to see the new Blade Runner.
I
No,
liked it,
critics were saying
actually.
it was amazing, but it did terrible at the box office.
Because it's okay.
What
it
what
was,
came out around that time? Like, why did it bomb?
I don't.
I think it was.
I
just,
think it was just clean. I think it was like it
like
was
people don't unless
understand.
you've seen Blade
Runner,
Runner.
you're
you
like,
don't
what
know.
is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just I think the name alone has people confused.
I just
Yeah.
couldn't
But
get
it
out
was
to
good.
see it.
I liked it.
I need to see the Disaster Artist.
Oh, doesn't that come out this Friday?
It's out.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah,
I haven't even watched the trailer. Like I keep seeing stuff for it, and
you
just
like
don't
it because
watch
it's
it.
your boy James Franco.
James Franco.
my boy is Seth Rogen. What are you
I
talking
thought your
about?
boy was James Franco.
My boy is
No.
James Franco.
Was it your boy?
No,
I know it was one of your boys. One of your boys is.
I mean, I
James
like
Franco.
him sometimes.
He was good in 127 Hours. James Franco, that is.
Oh, was he in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the guy, Aaron Ralston, trapped in the canyon.
In the canyon.
In the canyon. And he had the little the camcorder.
That's gross.
It's hot.
It was the story of the guy who like cut his own arm off. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, to get out of the canyon.
I thought he knew. I thought he gnawed it off.
Well, no, he took like a Swiss Army knife and like he had to like break his arm like right here, and then like he had to like take a Swiss Army knife and just like cut it, and it was really dull too. And he had to like pinch the nerves out, and it was gross. If you haven't seen it, Google it.
I would have starved to death.
Just Google
Instead of cutting
127
my
hours.
own arm.
I would have
Just Google
starved to death.
127 hours.
I would've just gave up.
decapitation scene. It's
Yeah.
gross, man.
But yeah, another thing I really like because it's by the same writer and director as Trick or Treat. They take place in the same universe.
No, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like a cool guy.
There's another.
Oh, he wrote X-Men 2.
And Trick or Treat. I knew I heard that somewhere before.
That's he literally just said he
Yeah.
wrote Trick or Treat.
the crap. I'm sorry.
He literally
that's,
just
That's
said
the sequel I'm looking forward to. Trick
Super-
or Treat 2.
Trick or Treat 2.
Yeah.
Twicka Tweet 2.
Ooh. And they're making. Well, he's supposed to be working on the screenplay for Godzilla King of Monsters. It's like the sequel to the 2014 Godzilla.
Dead
The sequel
Time
to
Stories.
that and Kong Skull Island.
Well, that doesn't come out till 2020. So it'll be like a year after. Because you know they have universes now.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to have their own universe. Even Cloverfield has his own universe.
Cloverfield.
Yes.
I actually saw 10 Cloverfield not long ago.
Was it
And what'd
good?
you think?
It looks
alright.
pretty
It was
good.
alright.
I liked it. John Goodman was
I-
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean he does creepy very well.
yeah,
But I like Jolly Goodman. Jolly John Goodman.
John Goodman.
I love
John Jolly Goodman.
John Goodman's such a good actor, man.
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski.
Red State.
Yes.
Come on.
You've
What
seen
about-
that too.
That's
I'm not
Kevin
the
Smith.
only-
I've seen every Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah. Did you hear about the ending to that movie? It was supposed to be like completely different.
Yeah, with like
The
the
angel
when the
and
trumpets
everything.
start going on.
Yeah.
it's like oh my. It's
Like I had
crazy.
heard about it, but I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Was there like actual footage or no?
No,
Oh,
they didn't
yeah.
have the budget for it,
They
and
should've
it actually
recorded it.
worked out very well because that twist ending.
Yeah.
Man, so good. You
But
gotta see
still,
Red
like-
State. It's way different than anything Kevin Smith has done.
Yeah.
It
It's
actually
not
gave me
Clerks.
nightmares. Like I had nightmares after watching
It's
that
not
movie.
Clerks though.
Because of that like religious fanaticism.
Isn't it based on like the Westboro Baptist Church or something?
Yeah, heavily.
I've seen that movie like twice, and it had like $1 million budget.
Yeah.
$2 million.
Well,
budget.
he doesn't. Kevin Smith
Oh, wait, no,
doesn't
$4
like to
million budget.
work with a very large budget.
6.2 out of 10, 50% on Metacritic, 59% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're okay. Critics don't like Smith. That's all it is. Like,
Well,
he's good.
sometimes
He's
they're
good.
justified.
He's like, he's
No.
good.
Forget critics.
I'm still waiting for Clerks 3.
It's never gonna happen.
Hey, that's not totally true.
It is totally true because Randall won't sign on to film
What?
it.
Then someone needs to.
He's the only holdout, and Smith has said like he refuses to do it without Randall because
What?
Randall is
That is true. I think he's the
integral.
funniest. Especially the Lord of the Rings joke.
Yeah.
Too. Oh man.
The first one's better, but I only remember quotes from 2 for some reason.
Because
Yeah.
it's funnier jokes. Well, that's not entirely true.
That is not true.
The Death Star
It's
contractor's
just,
joke.
I think
from
the
first one.
reason that is because like in the first one it's like long
Yeah.
little monologues
Yeah.
or back and forth type of deals, whereas with Clerks 2 it's more there's like single lines.
Yeah.
Snappy single line. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Clerks is so good. I love
Yeah.
Clerks.
I love that movie.
But
First time I saw it I didn't like it.
What?
Really?
Clerks?
Yeah, but I was like 10.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't think
I mean, you
would.
don't get into the humor.
I don't think you would like that. I wouldn't like that. But what else? What else do you want to say about Krampus?
Krampus.
I mean, a lot of people don't watch horror movies around Christmas time
We do.
because we do. But
'Cause-
there's really no good Christmas horror movie.
Silent Night,
Like, there's-
Deadly Night.
No.
It's bad, but
Yeah,
I
it's
love
bad.
it.
This
Well-
is probably the only horror Christmas movie that's good.
Jack Frost.
Hashtag
Terrible.
I know.
hashtag slow your roll there, bro.
But it got a sequel.
Because
Wow.
I want you to look at what
Dude,
Gremlins.
Thanksgiving got a sequel.
I haven't seen
They
it.
will
Thanksgiving
sequelize
got a sequel?
anything.
Really? Look at what does that say right there on Gremlins?
But it's not.
That says horror.
Horror.
That says horror.
Yeah,
on
but when
Gremlins.
I don't
It's a comedy
consider
horror.
Gremlins a horror movie.
It's a
It's got-
comedy horror.
It's probably because it's got a
Well, so is
CG rating.
Krampus.
But yeah, but I'm saying like you don't consider it's a comedy horror. And you saying Krampus is the best comedy horror. I'm like, slow your roll there,
But
buddy.
I don't
Because
consider
Gremlins exist.
I don't consider Gremlins a horror movie.
I do because they're creepy.
Yeah.
I would consider it more. I mean, definitely comedy, but more like
Like it is a comedy. No, it's a comedy horror.
More
because,
like I would consider it more sci-fi.
no
than
it's
horror.
fantasy. It's not sci-fi. It's fantasy. It's not science fiction. There's no science.
Well,
in
creature features are considered sci-fi.
there. Well, creature features are considered sci-fi, but
and
this
this
is a
a creature feature.
It's a horror comedy in my heart because like the gremlin like what the Gremlins do is actually horrifying. Like,
Not
sure
to
it's
me.
no like because sure it's funny.
And I
yeah.
know like maybe a person dies in the movie.
no, a lot of people die.
Yeah.
I only recall one.
like no, like a lot. Like a lot of people die.
Where were all the bodies? I never saw any bodies.
Like,
All I see when I watch Gremlins is a bunch of little puppets running around like a riot.
what's
and
a
that's
bit?
it.
What? That's what Krampus is a bunch of puppets, bunch of CG.
You know another.
But
Christmas
they're
horror movie?
actually like you see the blood, you see the stuff, you
You-
see the bodies.
You
man.
see Mrs. Dink like they shoot an old woman out of a window.
Yeah.
She could have lived, but
No,
it's so like
she
it's
didn't.
so
You
tried jumping out the window,
comedic
like,
and over the
later.
top that it's not scary.
I think that's the point.
the
I
point,
think
yeah.
that's like the beauty of it is that it's so over the top and so like you laugh at it, but then if you sit down and think about it, you're like, whoa, wow, that's actually pretty disturbing. Like that it was because it's treated that way. It's like, oh, that's a little bit screwed up, man.
I don't know.
Because like they
just-
cut
I
the
don't
cop,
see it.
they cut the cop's brake fluid, and like that one, and like that. No, yeah, you see a dude die, like dressed as Santa. Like you don't see him like die, but you see him like fall down, and, like they're just like, "Nyeh." Like you remember that scene was like, oh, this like the second cop's like the squirrely cop's getting all nervous and stuff, and he's like, oh, I don't know, Frank, this is Santa. That's what's his name? He dresses up like Santa every year. Like, what's that stuff he's got all over him? It's like he's covering the gremlins, like, ah, ah, and he's like,
You just
I did not.
flung a crumb from your
Jeez.
chips
Okay,
in my eye.
good. That's my point. That's
I was
my
just
purpose.
thinking, what about 30 Days of Night?
But he's like,
That's not a Christmas movie. is it?
It's not a Christmas movie, but
It's the same
like the
type
thing-
of thing with the thing. Like it's not Christmassy, but you would watch it around Christmas time because it's like snowed in.
it got a
But-
It's like snow day movie. That's
but-
what they're called. Snow
but-
day movies.
but-
The Thing and
but-
30 Days
shut
of
up.
Nights. Snow day movies.
Shut up. I'm trying. Let me finish my story. Anyway. He's got all this. He's got all the gremlins over him, and he's like freaking out, and he's like, help, and like the dude just kind of like rolls up the cop just kind of like slowly rolls up the window as the gremlin's like, yeah, like laughing really like hysterically as it like claws the window as it goes up, and like that's just like that's
They attack people.
yeah, and they kill people.
That
Did you notice that
it's implied, but it's not.
it is
shown.
implied? Did you notice that no one was in the town the next morning?
Because they were all hiding.
Because they're all dead.
No. If they're all dead, where are the bodies?
They're in their house,
No,
man.
Because if they're freaking attacking one of those Santa helper dudes on the
It
street.
was $11 million. They didn't have the budget for bodies. Okay?
It's a kids movie.
It's not a kids movie.
It is rated PG, but
No, that's when PG meant something, man.
Wait, scroll down. Hold on.
Go back.
I thought I saw a name on there. No, never mind.
Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe Cates.
I like her.
She's cute. What else was she? Oh, she was in.
She was in Gremlins 2. She was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Drop Dead.
Dead
I
Fred.
remember this.
Wait,
movie.
was she the girl in the pool?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
Shag.
You're being real creepy right now. But I was like, I know I've seen her
Yeah, she's the
in Gremlins and something else, but I couldn't remember the other thing.
Yeah, she was the girl that got out of the pool. She's in a bunch of other stuff, but I can't for the life of me remember. If only there was like an internet movie database that could tell me all the things she
I
was in.
totally mixed her up for Christina Ricci in Casper.
Oh, did you?
Why?
Black hair. I don't know. Don't ask me.
And then what is the John Lewis,
The Chinese boy.
Chinese boy.
Wasn't
is what
he?
it's credited as.
Wait a minute. Is it? Wait, no, I'm not. Okay.
Zach Gilligan.
I'm not even gonna say that. Just
In
like
Gremlins.
being racist.
Oh, crap. Sorry, I got like this sinus thing going on, so I can't stop coughing.
Anyway, you got any? Okay. Before I keep going into Gremlins, do you want to say any final thoughts on Krampus?
We're already in
All right, we're in Gremlins.
Gremlins because my final thought was that Krampus is the best
It's
Christmas
not.
horror movie.
It's not because Gremlins is.
I disagree.
And if you disagree,
I disagree.
And if you disagree, you're a dumb.
We
poopy
all
head.
know
That is
the
definitely
best
not
Christmas
true.
movie.
You're a dumb poopy head.
We
You're
all
a-
know. We all know the best Christmas horror movie is Alien vs Predator Requiem. Done.
That movie is so awful.
Yeah.
But I love it so much.
But you can't enjoy it.
Well, I loved it as a kid, like when I was younger.
Wasn't it like 2007?
Yeah,
Something like that.
I loved it when I was a kid because it was like,
Yeah, you would have been 9
No,
or
not-
something.
yeah, but like I watched it like way after. I was in like middle school. I was
Well,
like,
it's because they had that scene in there where the alien sneaks into the hospital and like impregnates the
no,
woman
that
with
was
the
weird.
babies.
I actually liked that scene. I
That,
like that
like
kind
that
of
sentence you just said
What?
is messed up.
Well, no, it
happens.
happens in the movie though.
It happened.
Yeah, it happens.
The babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
So like the Predalien
It's like a pregnant
Like-
woman. And
like walks into the hospital with this pregnant woman who's like, I think she was like going into labor or something. Like something was wrong, and like the thing just walks and goes, "Hello." And
Hello,
he's
my
like,
baby.
she's
Hello,
like,
my honey.
she's like screaming, and he just like does like little like mandibles like from the predator face, and like
Yeah.
the second mouth comes in and it starts like going, glug, glug,
And
like
it just starts
like
pumping babies.
like
and,
pumping like small little aliens into it,
Yeah.
and
it
like.
happens to like all the women in the hospital.
And then like all the pregnant women in the hospital, or like all the women in the hospital, and then like they go in and on screen like they like she's like kill me, and like the thing like bursts, like 3 of them burst out of her stomach.
It's super disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just listening to it.
But that
I
kind
need
of stuff,
Therapy.
see that kind of stuff is what I would want,
Why?
because I'm weird and screwed
Yeah,
up, man.
So you must have
my
liked
God.
the Fly movies.
Oh, the
I mean,
Fly.
everybody
Fly.
should. Yeah, it's disgusting, but it's
But like
good.
no,
It's
like
like really good, and the effects are amazing.
Yeah.
it was disturbing, which is like what I watch a horror movie for. Like, I don't watch a horror movie to feel nice and safe and happy. I want to be like, what the?
Yeah, I understand that, but like, there's a line.
Yeah, there is a line, like, I spit on your grave kind of line.
I have not seen that.
I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it would be in your, like, favorite kind of, like, because that's one of those exploitation movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very, like, deep subgenre of, like, a very specific plot. Like, it's very, like...
Just dark and heavy.
Not like dark themes, but, like, there's some really messed up stuff that happens for, like, 20 minutes on screen.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably right, and I probably won't watch it.
Like, 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure it clocks in at... That got, like, 3 sequels.
Did it? Oh yeah.
That's
It got getting to get like a remake or something.
Probably.
in the same vein though. I do like You're Next.
Oh yeah, that's good too. That's the one with the chick and she's like the survivalist. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She has like a holiday or something
Yeah.
with her boyfriend's family,
yeah.
and like they start dying. But it turns out it was like
It's all a plot.
one of her boyfriend's family members who was trying to kill everybody to get the inheritance.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's kind of like the first Purge, in a way.
the first Purge
No,
wasn't
that movie
good.
reminds me of that movie. Would You Rather?
I haven't seen that.
That's
I know it's
I
on
know that
Netflix.
movie.
yeah.
It's dumb.
It's not dumb. I like it.
Welcome to the podcast. It's dumb.
Dumb.
That's
It's
me.
dumb.
Welcome to the podcast with Jacob.
Just like,
Just breathes. It's dumb.
oh, I saw that.
It's dumb.
Hated it.
It's classic.
I know. That needs to be on a shirt.
Classic shirt.
Oh yeah, get your back row merchandise.
At www.
I hated it.
I hated it.com. www.itsuck.com. That would be my review site is itsuck.com.
I know people don't classify this as
Instead of having like a good or bad type of scale,
It was
like
all-
it sucked. It didn't suck.
What about the first Child's Play?
I refuse to watch
I've
that.
seen all of them except the most recent,
Yeah, I haven't seen
but
any of
it's
the newer ones.
I don't know.
Anyway, let's shut up
the
about
quality is really low.
let's shut up about Child's Play and talk about why Gremlins is the best. I watch it every Christmas because it's my favorite Christmas movie probably.
Is it?
Yeah, because like it's very as I said, like it is very like
It's a
it's
classic.
a classic and it is actually kind of like underlyingly disturbing, which I love. And like I love like the comedic like cartoonish almost like violence and horrible things that happen.
That's it. It's so cartoony that I can't take it seriously as a horror movie.
That's why it's a horror comedy. That's like with Army of Darkness.
Or Evil Dead.
No, you can't say Gremlins and Army of Darkness in the same sentence.
Army of
because
Darkness-
they are nothing alike.
They are both over the top horror comedy.
But Army of Darkness is like kind of.
But it's
horror.
Army of Darkness is more horror than it is comedy.
No.
It's a horror movie with little bits of humor injected into it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Just
Have
like
you ever
Evil Dead
watched
2.
Army of Darkness?
Of course. I have the Screwhead edition at home.
I have the Screwhead edition, and then I also have it on DVD, and then I have Ash, and then Evil Ash. Like you've seen them.
Yeah, your
like
figurines.
my Ash and Evil Ash figures. Speaking of figurines,
No, okay.
my
You-
JoJo
yeah.
figures
Oh.
that I spent.
That you spent hundreds of dollars on, which are toys
Toys.
from Japan.
But they're special toys.
Only 2 of them are being shipped from Japan, DJ. The rest of them are being the other 2 that are arriving today. I ordered. I wish we had a camera in here so you could see people could see the look on your face. We gotta watch Zardos.
No,
like Drake said.
I refuse.
I have.
It's-
I'm gonna. I
It
have
looks
to.
so bad.
That's why I have to see it.
Yeah, but you like bad stuff.
I do.
What about
You just like to watch bad stuff and to say how bad it is.
It's
have you seen the Ginger Dead Man?
yes, I've seen the Ginger Dead.
I love that movie.
It's actually wasted its potential.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it could have been so much more than it was.
All right, make your case
They even
for
made a
Gremlins.
sequel too.
Well, here, Gremlins. Where's Gremlins? Has Gizmo, which is who is an adorable. Gizmo. Is like
Did you know who does his voice?
who?
Howie Mandel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He used to do this little character in his stand-up, and he just kind of used a very similar type of voice, except like
Oh, wow.
nonsense
That's
sounds.
Wow. But like, yeah,
I want one for
You
Christmas.
I love the
generally like unenthused that I knew that.
yeah, I'm mad that you knew something about Gremlins that I didn't. So I'm just kind of like
You're just
tuning
like,
it out.
wow.
Wow. How dare you? This is my movie.
Is he not in the credits though?
I doubt he is not. I don't know.
Because we know Corey Feldman. And
Yeah, look,
Phoebe
little-
Cates and
little-
Zach Galligan.
Little baby Corey Feldman. Little teeny tiny baby Corey
Judge
Feldman.
Reinhold was in this.
I will always remember Corey
Apparently.
Feldman for everything.
Chuck Jones.
I liked him in Friday the 13th Part 4.
Jones.
Stripe was voiced by Frank Willard.
There he is right there.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
And Frank Weller was Stipe.
Dude, Frank Weller,
He also voiced Kermit on
Such a
Muppet
good
Babies.
voice actor.
Who?
Yeah, Frank Weller.
Oh, yeah.
He's voiced Kermit on Muppet Babies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my name's Kermit the Frog, and today I'm just gonna be taking over the podcast and talking about Christmas movies.
Shut up, Kermit.
Oh,
I actually love A Muppet Christmas Carol.
uh,
Another one of my favorites is A Muppet Christmas Carol.
You know, I love Muppet Treasure Island.
I love Muppets. I love the Muppets.
Yes, Muppets are everything.
But speaking of puppets, segueing into Gremlins,
mean
I love the puppets.
Re-segueing back into the
Yeah.
Gremlins because we keep going on these little.
Shut up. But I love the puppetry in Gremlins.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of practical over CG.
Same.
Although if you do like mix it well and like make the CG look amazing,
Like Krampus.
like
Wait, Krampus?
I don't know.
They merged.
wasn't, like,
they merged
ama-
practical and digital.
Well, they did, but
and
it's not.
And it's you can barely tell.
It's not amazing. Though,
I think it is.
But like
You
I'm
don't see
saying,
that nowadays.
I'm saying that like
What are you saying?
I just love Gremlins. Okay, like
What about the
Well-
Night Before Christmas?
well, we like. It's a good like. It's about Christmas. Like it centers all around Christmas, so it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I
Like-
will give you that.
And I'm losing
What
it.
horror movies?
Dude, I only like slept for like 3 or 4 hours last night. Give me some slack here. I didn't have any coffee either, so I'm just like running on empty.
Oh man. I'm
So
sorry.
I might just leave you guys and just go get some coffee and come back.
It's like,
Oh, you're still here.
Our host is just gonna take a break and.
Tag out, tag out, Matt.
Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Hold up. Peter Cullen, voice the Gremlins. Oh, he's also the guy who does Optimus Prime
Yep.
too.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus
I did not know that.
Prime.
Michael Winslow.
Oh yeah.
From Police Academy.
Yes. The man of 1,000
He was
noises.
also in Spaceballs too.
I remember that.
It's Jam.
But
I wish I could do noises like that.
Me too. I can't even do it.
Like he can like
He like
he
you
he
know
can
he
do
has-
anything.
you know he has to like practice.
No, like
that.
do you know? Michael
yeah, I
Winslow?
know who Michael Winslow is.
It's like he could he's,
All right,
he's so
but like,
talented.
yeah, I just love Gremlins. I love the puppetry. I like the writing. I believe, like, even though Billy looks like he's 30, I do believe that he's like, I believe like that these are like I felt a connection to the characters. Yeah,
Okay.
I really like it. I really love it. I need to buy the Lost Boys.
I
need to
love
get
the
I
Lost
love Lost
Boys.
Boys.
Cry, little sister.
Did I play you the Cell Dweller mashup with the saw?
Yes, you did.
It's so good.
Stand by Me is also an amazing movie.
Also by Stephen King.
Also by Stephen King. I love that movie.
Goonies too. He has a good career.
Yeah, too bad
What's your favorite?
he
Stephen
looks
King
so
movie?
strange, but also good.
I mean, he didn't as a kid. Like,
No, he looked like really good. Like he looked real cute as a kid, but like, and as he looked all right as a teenager. But like him now, like looks so strange.
Weird,
I guess because like I'm used to seeing him as a kid actor.
Mhm.
That like when you look at him, you're like, that's weird.
well, have you seen him recently? Because he's been making headlines.
Yeah,
of
he
the-
has.
With like everybody outing.
Wasn't he on SNL recently?
Oh
No, I don't
no,
think so.
did he do it?
He didn't do anything. He was a victim.
Okay.
He was one of the few men that came out and said, "Yeah, this has happened to me too."
I heard
Oh.
Terry Crews came out.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
Yeah,
came
Terry
out.
Crews was assaulted as well.
It's messed up, man.
That's I can't.
No
believe
one
that
is
happened.
safe.
dude.
But
Kevin-
it's not just. It's not.
Oh, this
I-
movie.
That was bad.
That was so. I know I hate it, but like I mean like
The Thirst.
yeah, like all of the sequels to The Lost
Yeah.
Boys have been trash.
Yep.
And that's not a discussion. That's just a fact.
That is a fact.
But yeah, I just love Gremlins. It's one of my favorite movies. It's my favorite Christmas movie. And it's before we get off Mickey Mouse.
Just scrolling, man.
Get out of here, Corey.
Yeah. Okay, gotta go.
The budget was estimated $11 million. Opening weekend brought in
It's 12 million, bro.
12 million. Yeah, I know. Shut up. And then the gross USA was 148 million.
It's a smash, man.
So they made their money back.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah,
wonder what
in
that would be
spades.
adjusted for inflation today.
Yeah, but at the time they made their money back. Like
Oh yeah,
Like-
well, it's no wonder it got a
Hand over
sequel.
fist.
I believe it was re-released in theaters as well. Like they released it a second time in
What-
theaters.
Isn't there supposed to be a Gremlins 3? Or is that still in the works?
I hope not.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
just
mind.
let it live.
Although Trainspotting 2 was good.
No, we're not doing this. We are not talking about Trainspotting.
I haven't seen Trainspotting.
You want to, and I refuse to let you.
Trainspotting is
If
so
you
good.
if you start talking about Trainspotting, I will leave. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, wow.
What? I love that
I
movie.
don't. That's fine. That's it though. That's all you get to say
That's all you
about
can say
it.
about it. Why do you hate it?
Because he wants to talk about a particular scene that will not be mentioned.
Oh.
It will not.
I know
be mentioned.
exactly what scene you're talking about.
He loves this scene.
I do. Calm down. though.
I hate it, and because of this one scene, I will not watch the movie. I hate the movie.
That's
man.
what makes me upset about it. Is that a scene that makes perfect and beautiful sense makes you hate.
We're
a
not
movie.
talking about it.
At least it's not like
You love it. That's fine. I hate it. Let me hate it.
Okay, but that movie is a really good movie.
Have you seen A Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
Do you like
You
that movie?
I don't like it, but I don't dislike it.
Well, there's like
way more screwy.
I was
than
going to
Trainspotting.
say there's like a
I
particular
disagree.
scene in that movie where it's like it goes
Singing in the
too far.
Rain.
Oh yeah, Singing in the Rain.
But that's on par with like I Spit on Your Grave in a way, and
Yeah.
and like Last House on the Left type of stuff. But
Still messed
it's
up.
not. I just have a thing like leave kids alone.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, duh.
but it's happening.
No, it's not happening. We're moving on to something else.
Okay, moving on.
Everybody likes Gremlins,
I love Gremlins.
but I still don't consider it a horror movie.
You're incorrect.
Your opinion is wrong, sir.
You're wrong.
At least I think Rogue One is good, and Wonder
Oh.
Woman is good. That's a little inside thing from a conversation we had with another person a couple days ago who we were just having a normal conversation amongst ourselves because we're all friends, and some person just walks in and is like, everything that you believe is wrong, and all my opinions are right.
basically me.
Basically, I mean, he
No.
didn't say that exactly, but it's basically what it was.
Basically, it's like
Dude
he's-
said that Batman versus Superman was better than Rogue One. You can fire your hates down in the comments. Like just-
ridiculous. He
Yeah.
said Rogue One
Don't-
serves no
Don't
purpose.
be throwing hate at people now.
Well, I mean, no, he has an opinion, and we respect his opinion.
No,
It is-
I don't.
Oh,
I'm
you don't
sorry.
respect
I don't
his-
respect his
you don't
opinion
respect
at
his
all.
opinion.
Because
I
one,
mean,
you don't walk into.
I allow
you
him
don't,
to have
You
it.
don't just walk up to a group of people and tell them that they are wrong when you don't even know. You don't even know my name, man. You don't know me. You don't know my friends. We're having a like. I don't know. That was the first thing that got on my nerves. Is that he just felt that he could walk into a private conversation
Well, that's true, but I
and
mean,
then proceed to be like,
but you still gotta let
"You're
him have
wrong."
it. You still have to let him. You can't stop him from having that opinion.
I'm
Even
not.
though-
No, I'm
even
not.
though you
But
think
I
it's
just.
wrong,
I
you
disrespect.
don't respect it.
Yeah.
But you know,
But he shouldn't be giving me his opinion unless I ask
What
for
if he
it.
listens to this?
That sounds really bad.
that,
What
does,
if-
that sounds intolerant.
That sounds rude. What if he listens
I don't
to
mean
this,
it like
DJ,
that. Well,
and you hurt his feelings.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm not really sorry because you made your decision.
jeez.
You have your opinion. I have my opinion. I feel like you were rude. I feel like you were wrong.
Can an opinion really be wrong though?
Yes.
If he's gonna tell me I'm
Really?
wrong, I'm gonna tell him he's wrong.
Really? I mean, but
I
really,
won't sit here
can
and
it be
say
wrong?
I'm not gonna sit here and tell Jacob that he's wrong about Gremlins being a horror movie.
You have been.
No, I didn't. I said I don't feel. It is my personal opinion that Gremlins is not a horror movie.
And
you
I'm
disagree.
I'm sitting here and telling you that you're wrong.
Yeah, but you're my friend. I don't know this person who just walked in and was like, "Here's my beliefs. If you disagree, then you're stupid and wrong."
Me.
No, because I can't.
Like,
We don't know this person.
I
but-
do that on the podcast. Like that's episode 1 of me
I
talking
think what
to
you mean is
about
like
Alien
the person
Covenant.
isn't willing to see like reason as to
Not
like,
just
why.
that. I don't know him.
I know him. Well, because
I
we have
don't
class together.
know
But it's
him.
just
I
like,
have never had
I know this.
a regular. Stop it.
NPR radio.
Like if you're okay, say if we go out and have dinner with a friend,
Right.
like all of us as friends are having dinner,
Right.
Yeah.
and someone just walks over and sits down at the table and starts ordering food.
Yeah.
That's kind of a very similar type of thing.
Well, I don't think so because then you'd be paying for it.
No.
Yeah.
I sure wouldn't be.
You said order
The point
food.
is, if you are,
Be like, split the check. Him.
Yeah, him only. Matter of fact, all of this on him.
you wouldn't want someone to come and sit at your table if you're in the middle of a meal, let
Right.
alone if you're having a private conversation with your
Right.
friends. You wouldn't want someone to just walk in
and say you're
and
wrong.
interrupt that.
Yeah.
Like that, that fact alone is my first issue. The second fact, that he was rude and condescending about our opinions, and he insisted that he was right about everything.
I'm so
he did-
hungry.
and
he-
refused to even consider another person's opinion.
To be
That's just
fair,
wrong.
He did say he has a controversial opinion. He says that every time.
That's a cop out.
I mean,
Any opinion can be viewed as controversial.
that's true, but like there are certain unpopular.
Like
opinions.
if
Like Ferris
okay, you
Bueller's
could
a
go
bad
talk.
movie.
You could go talk to probably any conservative and say like,
Yes,
hey, I
that's
think
that's an actual opinion.
Leave.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that's.
I missed it.
No, I was saying there are
I'm like,
plenty of unpopular opinions. I said like.
I'm all
Ferris-
flustered now.
No, because like I said. I was like,
Calm
there's plenty
down.
of unpopular
Have a
opinions.
cheese.
Like,
Wanna choose
people are
it.
saying
I
that
hate
Ferris
Cheez-Its.
Bueller's Day Off is a bad movie. People say that.
They can say
Really?
that, but
Yeah.
they're. I mean,
And that Ferris is a no good, 2-bit thief.
People say Citizen Kane is the best movie ever made. I disagree.
Yeah.
Orson Welles, I like you, but I don't love that movie.
No, it's not terrible. No. I respect it for what it did at its time. But was it like the best movie ever made? No.
No.
Whoa.
I believe that Chinatown's way better than Citizen Kane.
What's Chinatown?
Oh, you never seen Chinatown?
No.
You'll see it when you have to take film as art.
Okay.
But it's about Jack Nicholson. Not about. It's starring.
It's about Jack Nicholson.
It's about Jack Nicholson. No, it's starring Jack Nicholson.
Is it like
It's like a crime
Oh, okay.
mystery type deal.
Cool.
Right.
Like noir type?
Yeah,
Black
yeah,
and
yeah,
white?
yeah,
I
noir.
I love noir.
Well, it's not like black and white. But.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
You
No,
said
noir is
Chinatown.
noir.
When you say Jack Nicholson, I think about Misery.
Misery.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because
He wasn't in Misery.
He wasn't, but
he was mentioned, I
yeah,
believe,
he
wasn't
was. He was.
They mentioned Jack Nicholson in
Yeah.
Misery.
he? I haven't watched it in forever.
I'm pretty sure there's a reference.
Talk. Okay, it's bad enough you're eating chips again. You little Cheez-Its.
I'm
But you're
hungry.
spitting them out as you eat. Look at you. You're covered in chip crumbs.
That's a lie.
Wow.
Lies and slander. You're trying to make me look bad in my own podcast.
You already look bad. I'm just letting them know how bad you look.
Tim Burton almost directed the Gremlins. This past
What?
season. Yeah, Tim Burton was almost director for the Gremlins.
Maybe I would have liked it more if he did.
Oh, wow.
I would have liked it less.
There'd be a bunch of weird stuff in there.
Exactly. Although it's pretty weird as it is. I feel like he could have made
Billy-
it better.
He could have made,
Billy-
made it way weirder.
Billy picks
Better.
up the gremlin. He goes, What's this? What's this?
What's this? There's actually a scene in Gremlins, or in the original script, where Billy's mom gets decapitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot more screwed up.
So I mean,
It should have
There's
been.
your
It
horror.
it should have been a legit horror
there's
movie.
your horror argument though.
I think. Did you know that the town that they filmed in was also
Hill Valley.
from Back to the
from
Future?
Back to the Future. Yeah, I knew that.
But like, I disagree that anyone could make that movie better. I think it's perfect as it is.
Well,
It's
no,
not a
no.
perfect movie, but I think that it is perfect as it is.
You like it for what it is.
I love it.
You like? Yeah, I guess you could say I like it for what it is.
I brought it back.
Full circle.
Yep.
Life is a circle.
I love Gremlins. Okay. Now, Matt, you can have like 10 minutes to talk about whatever you want to talk
I
about.
want to talk about Nightmare
Well, to
Before
be
Christmas
honest-
since you brought up Tim Burton.
No, I'm sick of Nightmare
I
Before
did say
Christmas.
that, but I was
I
like,
love that movie. Actually, I'm wearing the
I mean, I
shirt
didn't really have anything
in case you
besides
missed it.
the.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
I mean, I didn't really have anything other than the Aliens versus Predator Requiem thing. I mean,
only 90s kids remember.
Shut
Nightmare
up.
Before Christmas.
Shut.
I am a '90s kid.
That's my favorite
Are you?
thing.
Yeah, I was born in '98.
That's not a 90s kid.
That is '90s, so don't even try and play.
It's
me.
like
for a
it's like-
year.
No, 2 years
I
actually.
saw
Do your math.
something on Facebook where it's like technically yeah, but no.
What do you mean? No, it is.
I can't. I mean, yeah, you were born in the '90s, but you don't remember it.
I
No,
do.
I don't remember a single thing from the 90s. I was also born in 98.
That's
You
what I'm
were-
saying. So
how
you
did you
can't
how did you
qualify
remember a
yourself.
single thing from you being a baby? My earliest memory is me waking up in my bed when I was 4.
My
I was
early-
like,
that
oh.
was the day that you gained.
Like that was the day
awareness.
that I gained awareness.
Awareness.
I woke up.
It's like Skynet is
No, it's-
alive.
I woke up in my bed. I was 4, and I'm just like, I walk outside. I'm like, that person is my mother. Hi, mommy. He's like, oh, good morning. And I was like,
Wait a
okay.
minute.
I was like, okay.
I mean, yeah,
I am
it's possible for
aware.
people to remember things from when they were babies, but like that's a 2 years out of your what?
It's still possible.
Almost 20.
Yeah.
I don't remember a single. I remember.
It's like 10%.
I remember things that I remember remnants of the 90s because like the 90s was dying when I was a kid.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
When you were a baby.
when I was a baby,
You guys were.
But I
you
think-
guys were babies in the
But I
90s.
think that
only
you can
90s
still- but I
kids
think you can
remember
still-
being babies
but I
in the
think you can
90s.
still-
Shut
well,
up.
No, let me make my argument. I think you can still qualify it because even though it was like the end of the 90s, they would still show all the 90s stuff through the 2000, and that was
Yeah,
before
but
any
that
of the other
doesn't-
stuff came out.
Yeah, I
That
still
doesn't
remember like
count.
Hey Arnold and all the other stuff
Yeah.
that was still on TV.
Yeah, because it was
Exactly.
on TV for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not on TV anymore.
So shut up with your only 90s kids remember.
I'm not. You're saying that.
Because I like to make fun of you because you're like, oh, the 90s.
I also remember watching the show Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I never watched that show.
I am looking forward to the movie version.
Yes,
that's,
I
that's
know.
in development right now.
My favorite episode was the one with the clown. It was like a laughing in the dark or something like that.
Oh gosh.
That was the one with
I
the two-
honestly haven't seen it since
Oh,
the 90s.
yeah.
Only 90s kids remember. Ow! Ow!
And the Amanda
saying
show,
that.
Keenan and Kel.
Ah.
Look, that's what I'm saying.
Who
I've
loves
seen,
orange soda?
I
Yeah, I
love
love orange soda.
that's what I'm saying. I've seen all that stuff, even though it wasn't when it aired. But I mean, it was still around.
Yeah, it's pop culture.
Yeah, but you can't say the same about Teen Titans or something like that when it was good, or when Cartoon Network shows were actually good.
Don't even get me started. On
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
current
saying. They
state
got rid of all that
of
stuff,
Cartoon
so
Network.
I can relate to that. I
Teen
was
Ti-
around.
You mean Teen Titans Go Network?
Yeah, because that's all they show.
I'm so mad because like they have a show OKKO,
Mhm.
like that new show. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's got a lot of heart. I love it. I love it so much.
I've heard,
But it's never on
it
because
doesn't look good to me. I've heard good things about Steven Universe. I don't know. if
oh,
that's
Steven
still on.
Universe. Steven Universe is really good from what I watched. I didn't watch much
I
of it.
like Adventure. I used to like Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I don't know what the crap is going on with it right now. And I love regular show.
Oh yeah, regular show.
My sister loves Gumball.
Gumball was really good.
Yeah.
but I
Gumball's
don't-
really good.
I'm not really
It's still going. I'm surprised it's still
What
going.
about the what you call the Misadventures of Flapjack? That
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah,
that
that
show was
was-
weird.
I-
That was awesome.
I didn't like it when it was on,
Because it was so weird.
but
Yeah.
I also didn't like Adventure Time at first.
But I'm saying
Shout-
So I think
as
I'm
well.
gonna give it a second
like
chance.
OKKO, I love it. Like it's got a lot of heart and a lot of like it's a lot of fun. But like literally all you have is, I remember like look because don't get
Just say it.
No.
Can I have my reaction to whatever you're gonna say?
no because I don't want to listen to the reaction because I know the reaction.
All right, well, just say it.
All right, so I
Just
went on the
don't
DVR.
predict me.
All right, I'm gonna tell the audience over.
All right.
So like last week, I went on the DVR to record the new episode. Well, not the new episode, but the new episode with the dub of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. All right. See, you didn't react like I thought you would because out
'Cause
of
you don't-
spite. Because out of
You
spite.
can't predict me.
Well, no, you were going to, but then you decided not to out of spite.
No,
but anyway,
you're not even done telling the story.
Well,
I
the
can't
reason-
react until you're done.
well, the reason I wanted to see the dub is usually I'm like anti-dub, but I had to like. They always like try to censor the musical references in JoJo
Mm-hmm.
to like avoid copyright or something. And there's like a character named Steely Dan, and in the subtitle it says Dan of Steel.
Yeah.
So I needed to hear I needed to hear what they would say in the dub. Like if they went Steely Dan or Dan of Steel in the dub, like I would have cried. If they're like Dan of Steel.
That's funny.
But but it wasn't on, so I was like sad. But like as I was flipping through the guide before I went to work, it was 7 straight hours.
Of Teen
Titans Go.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's okay. I kind of like Teen Titans Go, but I think it's too much.
Yeah.
No,
I think
They
it's
are.
too
They
much
are
too.
literally like stuffing it down the throats of children.
they lost
Yeah.
Pokemon. Like Pokemon's not on Cartoon Network anymore.
Yeah.
It's on like Disney
Although
XD.
They do show the old Teen
What?
Titans early in the morning.
Yeah,
though.
Disney XD got it because like and
Why?
frankly,
They're trying to redeem themselves.
I guess no, because like it's on early. Like if you wake up early enough, I think
yeah, I
around 6
recorded a couple
a.m.
episodes.
I
is
I know
there.
they used because when I was growing up, they used to play like Looney Tunes, Popeye,
Yeah.
things like that, and I loved it. And then as I got older,
used to
they
wake up at,
changed
like-
it to now. It used to be like Powerpuff Girls, Courage the Cowardly Dog,
When I,
Ed, Ed,
um,
and Eddie.
When I woke up, when I was like when I used to spend some like when I spent like I spent summers up in West Virginia with my grandparents, and if when I was a kid, my grandpa was always up super early because he like he runs his own salon, so he would always be up like really early, and I'd go
I find it weird that you call it a salon, not a barbershop.
because it is a salon, like it is a salon
For women, or
like for anybody, but like people get their hair styled. That's a salon.
that's like
Yeah.
a hair shop.
But like anyway, he goes there. And then like I would wake up every morning before he went to work, and I like thinking back on it, he was probably really mad because that was his time. Like he likes to wake up and watch TV. But then I'd wake up and I'd go in the big room with him, even though there was like a TV in the other room. I'd go in the big room with him, and he'd make me some chocolate milk, and then we sat down on the couch, and then we watched Looney Tunes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cute. But
Wait,
like,
wait, did you say the Cartoon Network lost Pokemon?
yes,
Yeah,
frankly, they deserve to because they probably lost it because like it's Pokemon Sun and Moon, like. And so they're like, yeah. Then like Cartoon Network has had Pokemon
Forever.
ever since it came out.
No, that's not true.
Is it? No, it was on Kids WB first. Wasn't it?
That was what I was watching it on. When
But,
it,
like-
when it first came out.
But like ever since like I think it was like, but it's been on But it's been
I've seen it on there, but
It's been on Cartoon, but you know
Yeah.
the like.
but I didn't know they had like exclusive rights.
Well, no, it's been on there forever.
Yeah.
Like that was their thing. It was like, hey, because Kids WB like went under.
Mm-hmm.
So like we need a new place for this, and Cartoon was like,
Oh, man.
bring it over here.
Kids WB.
Like bring it over here.
Memories.
Anime is the future, and so they're like, okay, all right. And then it's been on there for years, but since Teen Titans Go era came out,
Oh.
they're like the
Yeah.
people who like localize it, like want it localized and like run the Pokemon thing. They like, and Frank, like this is a good line of thinking is, when would you air our show, and would you tell anybody? Because they don't tell anybody anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just Teen Titans Go all the time. They'll sure let you know when new Teen Titans Go is coming out, but then like anything else is like super in the dark. It's super hard to find. All this other stuff. Sometimes it doesn't air. Sometimes it's just Teen Titans Go, and like
They even have like the spin-off.
usually around this time, it's all the Christmas specials that from Cartoon Network.
Used to be.
It used to be. Usually around this time, it's supposed to be all the Cartoon Network specials. They bring back all the dead shows just to show the Christmas specials just for that 1 year, and now it's just Teen Titans Go.
I remember the
while
Grim
we're-
Reapers.
But like
The what?
they were like,
Maybe
yeah,
Billy
when would
Mandy.
you when would you show our show instead of Teen Titans Go, and when would you tell anybody? And they probably were like, I don't know, Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go is really, it makes us a lot of money. Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go.
Because they even have spin-off of. They have like a Teen Titans Go on an island or something like that
That's
for
dope.
5 whole days. I'm like, what?
I thought that was like a special.
It's like a special.
It was a special, but
But,
like,
like-
it's like a series though.
And so they're like, well, Cartoon Network, you guys are dumb. We're leaving.
And before that was Total Drama Island.
Oh yeah, Total Drama.
Total Drama.
I love Total Drama.
And they had 5 different, or was it?
That's a little too.
It was 4 or 5 different
Where it's
seasons.
gay?
Yeah, because some of it pushed the limits for
Oh,
what
yeah.
should be considered.
I
children's
respect it for that. I do. I do like that because I don't think you should dumb down everything for kids.
That's true. But
I mean, it doesn't have to be dumb, but it doesn't have to be.
No, I'm not saying
Because
you
like
need
there
to-
are kids. I mean,
Yes, it was
middle
very-
schoolers, fine.
yeah.
Kids 10 and under though. don't
Yeah.
need to be watching stuff like that.
Well, no, but
Ren and Stimpy. I mean,
it was very
There were
risque.
2 different versions of Ren and Stimpy, and
know.
also I never liked
Even-
Ren and Stimpy.
Well, even no, adult party cartoon is bad, but like even the original Ren and Stimpy is mildly disturbing.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's really stupid, but it's also like kind of like
Well, I can't really.
Rocko's
I
Modern
can't
World.
debate.
life.
Rocko's Modern Life. my
Yeah.
bad.
Only '90s kids remember the actual title.
Oh yeah, totally. Says so we're born the same year. Yeah, totally. What else? There was Hey Arnold. We already said that.
Oh, did you see the Jungle movie yet, DJ?
The Jungle Movie.
Yeah, they finally released like the end of Hey Arnold. It wraps everything up
Oh,
in a nice little
yeah.
bow.
No, I don't have cable anymore.
Oh,
I
man.
got rid of it a few
Maybe you
months
can
ago.
maybe you can find it.
I'm not really interested.
Aren't they launching like a channel?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I watched Hey Arnold, but I wasn't like a super fan.
Didn't they, speaking of '90s shows, didn't they launch a channel for the Nick '90s shows that came on?
Yeah,
They were making like a super channel for that or something like that.
something like that. Probably they could make a lot of money off of it with all the.
Well, no, I heard it was like it's on air right now. Like it's there. Apparently they launched it already.
This is news to me. The one thing I am looking forward to is the Invader Zim movie.
Oh, the one that will never come out.
It's gonna. They've already advertised it.
Oh man, Invader Zim. I've seen every episode of Invader Zim.
I have too. Like
because-
sometimes I'll just start it because I bought the series on iTunes.
Yeah.
So I'll start watching it and fall asleep, and it'll still be playing when I wake up. in
Yeah,
the morning.
basically. Because they had that. Because didn't it only got like what 3? It was like 3 seasons or something like that.
Like 2.5.
2.5. Yeah, because it was supposed to get like a 3rd season, but they never finished it.
Yeah, which is
And,
ridiculous. Because like out of nowhere, like okay, the most horrible Xmas ever is one of my 3 favorite holiday specials.
Yeah.
Next to the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas cartoon and Billy and Mandy Save Christmas.
Yes.
But they actually make a joke about the cancellation in a way
Yeah.
where it's like they had plans to introduce Minnie Moose,
Yeah.
and then in the Christmas special, Zim is like, Minnie Moose is my other sidekick who has been with me the entire time.
Yeah.
Because they never got the chance to introduce him.
Oh, that's Minnie Moose. I love that. I love
Minnie
that.
Moose is Minnie Moose could have been bigger than Gurr.
And there was.
And that says something
And there
because
was
Gurr's like, I
controversy.
literally got my Gurr right here.
Yeah, because like there was I think there was like a controversy with Gurr, and he was like there was like a screenshot or something. He was covered in blood or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The show was lovely. But yeah, Cow and Chicken. I think I already said that.
Cow and Chicken was messed up.
It was.
They
Big-
ate butts.
You're talking about. I know which episode you're talking about. It was like the motorbiker gang. I can't.
No,
remember
like
what it
they
was called.
literally had butts at the dinner table.
Yeah. Even the
It was
devil.
just it was just messed up.
Even the devil, or I don't remember what his name was.
the naked
The naked
dude.
devil. Yeah. And they had Johnny Bravo too.
Johnny Bravo was good.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was amazing.
Yeah, like Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Grim Adventures. That's the stuff I love.
Yeah. And what else? 90s movies.
Well, I mentioned my favorite Christmas specials. What are your guys's?
I like The Grinch Stole Christmas. I like
I
movie,
love The
both
Grinch
the movie
Stole
and the
Christmas.
special. Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
No, no.
I've
the
always
TV
been a-
specials.
Oh, TV specials.
I've always
Oh,
been
yeah.
a fan of the Rankin Bass stuff. It holds a lot of. I always love the Rankin Bass stuff.
I don't.
Looking back on it when you're older is also hilarious because you're just like, wow, this is dumb.
Yeah. I never liked them. Like
Santa
I
Claus is
watched-
coming to town, teaching an old man how to walk. For some reason,
never-
an old snow
I
wizard.
watched them as a kid. I just didn't like it.
I loved it, man. I love it. I've always been a big fan of the Billy and Mandy special. Was a good one.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Which way do I turn it?
Whoop, turn it on. Whoop.
But yeah, we'll never not get interrupted. You know.
I wish we would have kept rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the listeners in. Yeah, Jacob, take your final.
I don't want
It
it.
was
Ra-
due this morning.
Raises
It's not
production
due
value.
this morning.
It was due this morning.
I looked at it and it said it was due. When? This
Today.
morning? Balls. Let's do it now. Let's do it now while we're talking.
Yeah, it was right now.
It's actually really easy.
What? You're coming to you live, doing my final.
But yeah, Billy and Mandy, I like that special.
Mhm. That-
The Teen Titans Christmas special that they had, it was the one with you know the Soviet guy. I can't remember what it was
Oh,
called. for the life.
KG Beast?
Yeah, and it was
Is that his name?
I mean,
KG Beast. Yeah.
yeah, it was
awesome.
the KG.
He's a real character.
And that was the Christmas special they had. They also had a Batman Christmas special. I'm pretty sure.
Christmas for
The
everyone.
animated series.
Oh, they did several of those.
Yeah.
I know Holiday Nights, because I've been watching my DVDs that I bought recently of the original.
Oh,
Batman
did you buy all
animated.
those?
Yeah, I have volumes 1 through 4.
Nice. I gotta get those.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like all those Christmas specials are like my favorite. Are the ones I cherish from childhood. I can remember all of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good stuff on well, there was a lot of good stuff on Cartoon Network. I mean, I wouldn't say everything's good. Because they used to play Steven Universe nonstop, back to back as well. Because they had the Steven Universe and the Crystal Gems, and I think they even have a spin-off series for that too.
We
And there's even
are the Crystal Gems. What time is it? No, see, it's not up till the 9th.
What?
Look.
I guess you extended it for you.
Oh, maybe.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Then I won't do it now. I'll do it later.
You should totally do it now, bro. Do it
No.
for all the viewers.
No, I don't. They don't want to. No.
In Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I'm talking about the original one, the one that came back out in like 2005-ish, the animated one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had a Christmas special or not. Who knows? Everything has a Christmas special now. But what was your favorite show from Cartoon Network?
Grim Adventures. Actually, it's a tie between Grim Adventures and Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Probably the same here. I wasn't. My mom didn't want me to watch those though.
We're forgetting one.
I had to.
We're forgetting one big one. The Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door.
I like that
I
Christmas
liked
special.
it
Yeah.
because me and my best friend and my siblings would all like pick characters from the show. So I was like,
Yes.
I'm number 4 and you're number 1.
And they
Let's
had the,
reenact the TV show.
yeah, and they had a
Yep.
Christmas special too. That was good. That's
Yeah,
that
the
was,
one with like the
Yeah.
sort of X-Men
Yeah, the
characters.
sort of X-Men.
Yeah.
They did a lot of cool stuff like that because they did one. It was like a snow break that was like Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then they did the holiday special, which was like X-Men. And then they had a crossover with Billy and Mandy, which
Yeah.
was really good too.
I like the one where he's like met the British kids next door.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that one.
British Kids Next Door.
The British kids next door were like he thought like the villains were like chasing him, but it turned out to be the British kids next door, and the people he thought were the British kids next door were the villains.
I like the number 0 special that they had.
Oh, that was like the
Yeah.
end. That was
yeah,
the last
very
one.
End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all went out with the movie though.
Yeah.
Did you realize that? Like,
Except
yeah.
for Teen Titans, they didn't go out with a movie.
they got Trouble in Tokyo.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's true, but
But like they
I
never
s-
got an ending.
they never got an
Yeah.
ending to the whole terror situation,
Yeah.
which always messed because they would show it and then they wouldn't show what else happened, and then they would just do reruns. I'm just like, wait a minute, no, I want to know what happened. Like, is she alive? And they just, I don't know. The whole character they have for Terror and Teen Titans Go is just like, it's annoying.
I mean, I like Teen Titans Go, but I don't love it as much as you guys
I
clearly
don't.
do.
No,
It
I
feel-
don't.
It's like Teen Titans.
You mean the original?
Yeah. What did I say?
You said Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans
Go.
Go.
I'm sorry.
We were,
talking
that's
about
why
that.
we were about to
I was
fight
gonna
you.
say, I was like,
You
I
guys
don't like that.
All right, okay, you guys love the original Teen Titans
'Cause we
Yes.
grew up watching
so
it.
much. Yeah, way more than I do. Like I watched it, but I wasn't in love with it. I preferred like Justice League,
Oh
but
yeah, that was a good one too.
but
Justice
it
League
seems
Unlimited.
like both of them, the first and Unlimited.
Oh,
but it
yeah.
seems like Teen Titans is your guys' Firefly.
Ah,
Only
that's
we
so
got
fun.
more than one season.
Yeah,
That's true. Oh,
But
man.
but we got Serenity.
That reminds me of one of my favorite jokes from the Justice League is when Lex Luthor and the Flash swap
Yeah, it's
bodies.
I have no idea. Who this is.
He's like, well, I might as well find out who the Flash is. He just goes, I have no idea. Who this is. And then like the Flash is Lex Luthor goes to the bathroom. He's like, aren't you gonna wash your hands? No, because I'm evil.
Yes. And it's funny because Michael Rosenbaum, who voiced the Flash,
Yeah.
played Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Oh man. What else is there Christmas movie wise?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I said that, but we didn't talk about it though.
Jacob doesn't want to. 'Cause
Why not?
He's
You can talk
anti-
about it.
You gonna be like that? You can talk.
There's a debate every year for like the last 5 years. People are like, is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or is it a Halloween movie? The director himself has said that it's a Halloween movie.
It's both.
I think it's a Christmas movie.
It is both, but it's primarily Halloween.
I don't know.
Because it's about Halloween taking over Christmas.
Quithmouth.
Quithmouth. But I
Yeah.
still think it's a
Like-
Christmas movie because
I don't know. I just do things like that now.
I feel like you're making fun of me. I know I have like
No,
a
I'm not
tiny
making
little
fun of-
lisp. Like,
I'm not
it's,
making
like,
fun of
very
your list
subtle
by just like saying Quithmouth.
like it's
Just try it.
Quithmouth.
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 feel like I'm gonna bite my tongue when I say that.
But yeah, I think it's a Christmas movie. I mean, I don't know. I just remember that movie being. I remember watching it on Disney all the time, and you know, the Halloween was always there, but I never felt it was like a Halloween movie though. I felt it was always a Christmas movie, just because it had those underlying tones of Christmas.
Also because it was like just straight up Christmas.
And also, these sound waves are shaped like a Christmas tree. I don't know. I'm just bored at this point.
Maybe if you look at it sideways.
Yeah, if you look at it sideways, yeah. But yeah, and then there's the Polar Express, which we haven't
it.
talked about.
You
it.
hate the
I
Polar
hate the Polar
Express?
Express.
What?
Yeah, we're actually doing this thing at church right now. It's called Christmas at the Movies, where they'll
Yeah.
like play okay. So last week we had Elf.
Yeah.
So they intermittently played clips of the movie and talked about it and how it related to faith. And this week, this coming Sunday, they're going to be talking about Grinch.
Oh.
And I'm super bummed because I'm not going to be in town to see it. But the week after, they're talking about Polar Express, and I'm like, why couldn't they have swapped Grinch and Polar Express?
I don't like the Grinch remake.
With Jim Carrey?
Why?
I don't think it was that good.
I remember I went to see that
remember
in
being
theaters. We like the whole family.
Jim Carrey did a good job though, but I don't.
I mean, it doesn't.
Haven't
feel
you heard
the
about the stuff we
same.
had to put up with? I mean,
It doesn't feel the same when I saw it as a kid when I was 8. But it's like I hold on to that very near and dear to my heart.
Well, I think the more
Because like I have very fond memories. Because like Universal used to do Grinchmas every year, and that was like we went every single year, multiple times in a month, and that was my favorite. And I remember going to Grinchmas, and then seeing the new Grinch movie because like not in the same day, but around the same time.
Yeah.
And like the whole family got dressed up because it was kind of chilly in Florida, and we went to City Walk because they have this huge movie theater there, and we saw it in the theater, and that's just like this is one of my fondest.
I mean, I
Christmas memories as a child.
I know exactly how you feel about it. I mean, I had the VHS tape of
wow.
VHS, right? And I used to watch.
Kids remember VHS.
Ow! Shut up. And we had it, and I used to watch like I don't even think the VHS the tape. I don't even think the tape works anymore because I watched it so much. And I used to what you call it? I used to rewind the tape all the way back to the part where he has a little I can't remember what it was called, but like it was the little vehicle where you would take all the presents and it would suck up.
Sleigh?
Yeah, the sleigh where he would suck up all the stuff and he goes all the way to the chimney top and he takes all the presents there. That's my favorite part of the movie, as well as Martha May. It's like I hate Christmas. And he takes the tree and he throws it. Yeah.
I will say the baby Grinch is kind of creepy.
What, Baby Grinch?
Yeah. Not the kid Grinch, baby Grinch, like the little.
Oh yeah.
Animatronic. Yeah.
And he has the puffy cheeks. That's the part where he ate the plate too.
Yeah.
But like no, I think like he did a good job because he was like able to move around and like really just like have a fun time being the Grinch. But I still think like the original cartoon is way better.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean.
But they're way different. Like the live action is way more elaborate story wise.
But I think with the Grinch, you don't really need that elaborate story.
Well, it's helpful.
Yeah.
Because like as an adult watching the original, was it Chuck?
Chuck what?
Chuck.
Just say the original.
The guy
animation.
who. No, this is Chuck something.
Norris.
No.
Barry.
Shut up. If you're gonna speak, at least be helpful.
No, I mean,
the
like,
guy who did like the original Bugs Bunny stuff.
You're talking about Mel.
Oh no,
Mel
maybe
Blanc.
that's
Mel Blanc.
That's not.
That's the guy who did the Bugs
Hold
Bunny
on,
stuff.
watch out. We got the internet, so I'm gonna use it.
If there was only some sort of internet database.
The Grinch Stole Christmas. You know they're making another one.
Yeah.
No, you click that one.
Oh God.
You should be doing.
I know, but I want to look at the new one too.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. They're making another one? I didn't know that.
Yeah, this one it's gonna be kind of in the same way that they did Horton Hears a Who.
Horton Hears a. Oh.
But Benedict Cumberbatch is voicing the Grinch, and I'm all over Cumberbatch.
I think the last thing I saw Benedict Cumberbatch in was 12 Years a Slave.
Here it is.
And that was 5 years ago. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Star Trek Into Darkness.
Chuck Jones, that was who it was.
Chuck Jones.
Chuck Jones used to do like a bunch of those.
The animated, yeah. The Electric Company, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
The Gremlins 2, The New Batch, yeah. Pepe Le Pew.
Joe Dante did the new batch. Oh,
He did
He
did the
did the
opening
opening
Old
and closing
Chipmunks.
animation sequences,
I was right. He did work on like Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes stuff. But yeah, the one that he did was like watching it now as an adult. It's like, but why?
but why?
Even reading Dr. Seuss's old book, it's like, why does the Grinch hate Christmas?
Well, I think that's the point. Is he's just a jerk.
yeah. He's a jerk.
But at least it makes sense.
Didn't they have a Shrek Christmas special as well? I think, there was.
I think it was like direct to DVD.
Yeah, I saw it though. I thought it was
Well,
So it was on
that's
TV. I
well,
saw
that's
it.
not right.
what? Oh wait, Illumination is doing that.
What?
There's gonna be a
What's wrong with Illumination? They do.
the Minions.
Yeah, Despicable Me and the Minions, which is great.
The Minions are.
Good one.
I think the
I'm
Minions are
serious.
The
They're
Minions
good
are
movies.
awful.
They're
I
good
think the
movie is
movies.
dumb.
No, you're wrong.
I
You
like
are
the
way
Minions.
wrong on that.
No, the Minions
think they're
need
cute.
are the most annoying and awful things
No,
ever.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
You are a Grinch.
Dude,
No,
I'm a
you
Grinch when
are.
it comes to Illumination because Illumination sucks.
No.
We're forgetting another Christmas movie.
Sing was bad. Everything
I
they've
wanna see
done
that.
is bad.
Sing
That's
was
not
not
true.
bad.
Sing was bad.
You
Sing
you
was not
suck.
bad.
You
Matthew
suck.
McConaughey
right now.
was in Sing. Okay.
Okay, that
Seth
doesn't make it
MacFarlane
good.
Yeah.
sang his lovely voice in Sing.
Well, that's
and
fine.
We're
You're
forgetting,
gonna have a singing thing.
We're forgetting
and
about
he can
Home Alone
sing.
and Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2 is bad.
What?
It's
No.
awful.
No, it's not.
It's
Trump made it bad.
so made it bad.
But
That's
no,
exactly-
he just added to the badness. This little sprinkle of bad is down the low to the left. Great acting. Great acting from our.
Who
That's
knew?
our president, ladies
Who
and
knew
gentlemen.
that a Home Alone extra could rise to be the president of the United States?
Tim Curry and Rob Schneider are in that movie.
Rob Schneider
It's
is.
so weird to see
Rob Schneider is
Rob
the bellboy.
Rob Schneider is the
The
patient.
bellboy. No, because like no, it's just the same movie, and it's the same. Like it makes me mad because like he's all whiny and jerky again. And it's like, didn't you just learn this lesson last year? Didn't we just already?
No.
I disagree.
it's Macaulay
I really
Culkin.
disagree with you on that because it's different.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's really not.
It's
It's really not.
Now anything after 2 is pretty bad.
actually I loved Home Alone 3.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't like 3.
That's
I thought
bad.
it was. I thought like the violence was amped up a little more,
No.
and I liked it.
No, it's bad. It's dumb. You're dumb.
Stuart Little was good too.
Ow. Stop.
You guys remember Stuart Little?
Yeah,
Stuart Little was good.
it was
I remember.
alright.
I liked it as a kid.
Did you like
No.
the sequel or did you like
No.
the first one?
I never watched the sequel.
Listen, no. I never knew you liked the Minions.
Yeah.
Like, you should have known by now my distaste for the Minions.
It literally never come
They
up.
don't bother me.
Wow.
I mean,
No, because, like, they're everywhere. And it's like,
Yeah.
just leave me, like, God.
You know what else is
What
everywhere?
is your deal?
Air.
With,
What do you
like
mean?
just because something is popular, you hate it. You hate Harley Quinn now.
I
You hate
do-
Minions.
I hate
do
Harley
see
Quinn
that
because she
point.
was in my face and because she
That's
was...
it's the same. It's the same excuse. It's like, oh, it's everywhere. I don't like it.
No, it's because she's in my face and, like, the character... Nobody gets why she's a good character. Like, she is a good character. I like Harley Quinn, but I got so sick of her because I was sick of seeing Harley Quinn every 5 seconds of every day.
It's not even true. She is a popular character, yes, but she's not in your face all the time.
Are you
Not
talking about-
anymore.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Suicide with the whole Suicide Squad thing when everybody was like, "Oh, Margaret Robbie is Harley Quinn," and it was popular? I do get some of that hate. I do get that.
That
I understand
happens
that.
anytime they put out a movie because there's gonna be press. People are gonna talk about it. It's gonna be promoted.
I don't remember anything about Justice League.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Justice League.
It's true.
There's no press about
You got
Justice
you there.
League. Like, do you know anything about Justice League?
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I keep forgetting that it's a movie. I keep forgetting that it's out.
Nobody talks about it. I mean, people talk about it, but they don't talk about it like they talked about Suicide
I've
Squad.
I've never heard another human being like actually have a conversation about
Have you
Justice
seen
League.
Justice League yet?
Someone was talking about it Tuesday.
Yeah, because somebody brought it up Tuesday, and I was like, oh yeah.
I talked about it Tuesday.
But like, nah, man. Like the thing is,
If it's gonna be in your face, I mean, you know,
like, no, like the Minions, like the Minions movie, is really bad.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
No.
not. I feel like you're just. You are basically me in the It theater, like just being alone, grumpy. Just,
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no,
You just like you
no,
are.
no.
you're just being a.
Despicable Me 1, yeah, it's charming. I liked it.
The
It was
second
okay.
one?
Second one, never saw it. Don't plan on it. Despicable Me 3, get that out of my face.
I saw that.
Minions.
It was okay.
So good.
Minions.
Despicable Me 3 was so good. I like
Minions.
Despicable 3 more than I like Despicable Me
Because
2.
I like the '80s, the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And freaking Trey Parker from South Park was
Yeah.
the villain, and he's so funny.
But like, the Minions movie is like so dumb.
It
and,
was
like,
good.
so devoid
No.
of any any actual decent substance or children's content. Like it's a bunch of stupid little yellow Tic Tacs making dumb noises, talking about bananav, and being like they're just annoying, and I want them to go away, but they won't go away because they make so much money.
I can't with you right now.
The DC universe in a nutshell.
You can't with me because Minions are the scum.
No. Minions are pure.
I think
Minions are good.
you
They're
guys.
not.
Yeah.
They're awful.
We could
They're
honestly go
awful.
2 hours talking about this stuff. We're already at like what, an hour in.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Harumph.
All right. We need a
Wrap this up.
closer.
Minions are bad. There's a close.
No.
No. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. It's coming up. It's like in a while. It's in like 19 days. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Watch the.
I'm looking
best-
forward to being done with this semester after tomorrow.
I'm gonna
because
watch Santa
I will
Claus is
not
coming to town.
have to worry about my bloody math course
I
anymore.
hope you guys are wrapped up around a fire
Santa Claus is coming to town. It's one of my
and
favorite.
drinking hot chocolate. Watching the Polar Express.
Drinking hot chocolate drink.
Watching the Polar Express and watching all of your favorite Christmas specials.
Pora
And you have empty presents near the fire, and if any of your children act up, you take the present and throw it in the fire. And if the child starts acting up, then you throw them in the fire too. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, I just want to take a minute and reflect on the year, because this year has been a roller coaster.
It really
it's been
has.
up and down and bad and awful.
I saw
But
this tweet.
ultimately,
I saw
it's
this
been
tweet.
life changing.
I saw
But
this
at
tweet.
least the world didn't end,
Yeah.
or at least hasn't yet.
I saw this tweet
It's
that
still
said,
2018.
yeah,
for,
it's still
for us
I saw
today.
this tweet that said 2017 is a wild year because I'm living both my best life and my worst life.
That is true. But yeah, it's just been, I don't know, good and bad all over. But I feel like it's ending on a good note. So, and that's a first for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I mean-
every year, in okay, another year ends, and what have I accomplished? But this year's, I don't know.
I think it
I
was just
feel better than I
I
have
think it
in
was
a long
just
time.
because Trump. I feel like not that he made the year bad, but I just feel like people were talking about him so much throughout the year, and they're still talking about him. Matter of fact, I saw this article.
I
that
mean,
was saying
they're
they
gonna
were
be. I
impeach
mean,
him.
as long as he's in office, people are gonna be talking about him.
Well, there's
Obama's out of office, and
Yeah.
they're still talking about him.
Yeah, they still talk about Reagan, and that was the 80s.
not so
Only
much.
80s kids remember the
Only
The only
80s.
reason they remember
Reagan.
Reagan so much is because the trickle-down economics, and
Reaganomics.
Reaganomics. People still talk about Bill Clinton. And that was only 90s kids remember Bill Clinton.
Actually, he was a really good president. Aside from the scandal. He was a
Only
good president.
aside from that whole thing.
that's
where,
basically what's happening in Hollywood right now. But yeah, to wrap it up, I'll let you guys do that.
all right.
Yeah, well,
Wrap it up in an East Night bow tie.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy New Year.
Happy Merry Christmas to you, DJ.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
To my dear friend. Hey, we've been doing this for like a year.
6
almost.
months.
6 months. No. This is our
Yeah, we started in June.
This is 2017. Merry happy Christmas and Hanukkah and
Yes.
Kwanzaa to you, DJ,
And New Year.
and New Year as well. No, I don't want you to have a happy New Year. I'm sorry. That's where I draw
I
the
want you to have
line.
Happy New Year.
That's where I draw
What
the
do
line.
you got against the New Year? Going into 2018
It's
with hate.
overhyped. It's overhyped. It's just a new year. It happens every time. I don't get why everybody's gonna make such a big deal about it. Oh, it's a new year.
You sound like me because I get upset because I don't have anybody to kiss on New Year's. This is no big deal.
You guys have been doing this podcast for 6 months, bro. That's like longer than any of my relationships.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Commitment.
Goodbye. See you in 2018.